Hey yo guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Bachiru. Been forever. I'm alive. So in this video I want to talk about my impressions of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls open beta. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I must have been living under a rock because I haven't seen anything about the game. Maybe only the announcement trailer, and like this is the first time I actually interact with the game. I haven't watched any videos, any previews, any character videos. I'm crazy. But the open beta came out, and on my way home, I kind of remembered, like, oh, yeah, the beta is out, so let me check it out. So I've played for a couple of hours, and I'm here just to share some of my impressions. So, first things first, honestly, getting into the beta was a bit horrible because I kept getting like some error messages about like some driver compatibility, and I have a decent PC, so I don't know what I'm going, like what's happening, but like I went to Reddit and I found out that you have to disable something in command prompt, and now the game works. The other thing, the minor gripe was like maybe the performance is not like really at the best as it could be, but like a quick shader warm up like resolved a lot of the issues. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the game itself. First things first, Command by Arc system works. So you know that they're gonna do their homework, or they're really gonna put love and attention into the detail, like into like the presentation of the game. And honestly, the presentation of this game is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. The game like really looks like really good, and I really like. Look, I'm not really a Marvel buff, and I only have like service level knowledge of things, but I really like how the characters are designed. So the character design, how they animate, the moves, everything. Honestly, the game looks top notch. And I wasn't expecting it to look that good, and that's something that I really like about the game. The second thing, basically, the characters themselves. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know a lot of these characters. Like, I know that there's a Black Panther, like from the movies, but I didn't know that there's like a female Black Panther. I know, like, this is maybe some people like will cringe at me like saying this, but I came into this game and my knowledge of Marvel characters are like Iron Man, Wolverine, Blade, Spider-Man, like Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor, whatever. Yani. So when I saw there's like a female Black Panther, I'm like, what, really? I have to check her out. I didn't know that there's a character called Danger, or I forgot what's her name. Magic, you know. So for me, I was pleasantly surprised when I saw like the selection of the characters they have. So far, I've clicked with Black Panther and I've clicked with Danger. For me, I feel like these two characters really, like I'm really vibing with these two characters. Let's talk now about like the gameplay. Honestly, I think when I saw the first, like the announcement of the game and like and the impressions of like really the early betas, a lot of people were complaining about the game. It's like too restrictive. It's feels clunky, but now that I have got my hands on the game, honestly, it's really responsive and it's really fun. And I really love the movement of the game. The game feels fast and responsive. The speed, I would say it's around the speed of Guilty Gear Strive, but it's not having like this. I wouldn't say lag. Like dashing in Guilty Gear, like there's like this animation that takes a while. You know, the game feels more responsive in here. I really like the movement options of this game. And the second thing is that I was expecting it now that it's like a 4v4 game, that it would be like, I'm not gonna say super complicated because it's still like really early for me to judge, but I kind of like the fact that there's like only one health bar check between all the characters. I like versus games, but for me, if it's above two characters, 2v2, it also gets confusing. Maybe I'm getting older now, but I like the idea that there's only one health bar shared. I was worried about the assists, to be honest, because I felt like it's gonna be dumbed down. But it seems that like you can use more than one assist for a character. Like for example, so if you do the grounded assist for Danger, he will do something. But when you do it aerially, I think there is another one when you do it like high, basically. Yeah. So there's like a bunch of assists for each character that you can utilize, and it depends on their position, like how you position them. So this is really interesting. So movement feels great. The assist system so far feels great. The characters feel like really diverse. And I was really afraid about this aspect because little by little I feel like fighting games are getting homogenized. If you play Guilty Gear Strive for long enough, even though each character is unique, like in terms of their special moves and combos and etc. But every character feels like they move the same. They have the same gattlings. And I'm happy to say that for Marvel, Tokon, like the movement options are really nice. So to my knowledge, every character can double jump. You can back air dash, you can front air dash. But characters, they have like this button, which is like their unique move. So, for example, for Black Panther, she can leap, you know. She can do some like really crazy movement options, and she can cancel her like special attacks or her pressure sequences into her movement options. So this is really nice. I like games with good movement, and for me, Marvel Tokon feels like it's a game with good movement. Like for example, Day in Danger, she can hover. So let's say for example, if I jump here, and I say like the training preset is for pressure. As you can see, like she can hover, and you can do a pressure sequence based on that, like her hover mechanic. Definitely you have to practice more, but you get the idea. So for me, this is like really interesting. I like that the characters have diverse movement options. I wasn't expecting also that each character will have a lot of special moves, and for me that makes me really happy. So I was expecting like each character will have like 2 to 3 special moves, you know, and then assists, and this is how you're gonna play the game. But each character feels like really fleshed out. So if I go back to Black Panther again, definitely you have your normals, and it seems like there's a gatling system in place. So you have a gatling system in place, but each character have like really a lot of special moves. So you have your forward, you have your backward. I like to use classic controls. You have the double tap down, you have the dragon punches, and you have aerial versions of the moves. So for me, the diversity in each character feels like really fleshed out. And this makes me like really happy and excited. I usually like to play games where like I can dedicate my time to one character, and I'm not the best, to be honest, at versus games. But for me, this makes me happy. It feels like I can like really like learn like a really one character really well and just rely on assists for the other characters while I get the hang of the game itself. So assist system feels nice. I'm not yet comfortable to talk about like the combo system or the pressure or how the game flows. I just need to get more games under my belt. But so far, everything feels good. So my impressions are like really positive. The gameplay is really nice. The music is nice. The presentation is nice. The characters, like they're really nice, and their designs are amazing. To be honest, I really like the design of Magic, for example. For me, like she's a cool character. You know, the way she attacks, the way she animates, she has a teleport mechanic. I really didn't expect myself to like Black Panther. I don't know why. I thought she will be like more like a Wolverine character, but like with the spear and the reach and the movement options, this character like really clicked for me from the very beginning. I'm trying to learn Penny Parker also, but she's a big bulky character. Honestly, when I first booted the game, I just like which character like looks really nice, like the design like clicked with me. Okay, khalas, let me try those characters. I didn't really look at gameplay perspective, but when a character has like both the design and the gameplay mechanics that really click with me, I'm like, wow, this game that I can really like invest my time in it. So for me, I'm happy, to be honest, so far. I'm gonna talk about the online just a bit because I played probably 5 to 6 matches only, to be honest with you. So far, the experience is positive. I tried to play in Middle East in my region, and the connection was like really horrible. So I jumped into Europe. I played a couple of decent matches, and I'm happy like with how the game runs. I was expecting it because it's a versus game, and there's a lot of things happening on the ground that it would get like really laggy or crazy. But rollback netcode is here. The game runs well. There's an open lobby, and I'm an advocate of open lobbies, to be honest. The tower system in Strive didn't really click with me. So having an open lobby where you can jump on a station and the way people is playing like BB Tag or Blaze Blue, Central Fiction or Grand Blue, I like this system. What I'm hoping for, like when the full game comes out, is we will have like a really proper ranked mode, you know, because I like grinding and I want to achieve like high ranks. Maybe there's a ranked mode in here and I haven't explored it. You have to excuse me, guys. It's like 3:30 a.m. and I'm a father and I have to sleep, because I have a daughter that wakes up in the morning, you know. But I couldn't help myself. Honestly, I booted this open beta and I was falling asleep. But I'm wide awake now and I honestly want to play more. But I have to sleep because, real life. But so far, my experience has been extremely positive. I really like what I've seen. I'm glad that I really went into this open beta like blind, because it makes me experience the game like from a fresh eyes. And I think I'm gonna pull the plug and I'm just gonna buy it when it comes out. I think there's 5 more characters more than this beta. Honestly, I'm so unaware about this game that I don't know what's the full roster, to be honest with you. But the impressions are highly positive. I'm really looking forward for this game. I tried the Avatar fighting game yesterday and I refunded it. My experience was like really negative when I first booted it. But for me, this feels like a solid game to get into. So just gonna grind the beta until it ends. And when the game comes out, I'll try to jump and play more. And I think it's time for me now to jump back into YouTube and start making content. And I'm just glad that I managed to find a fighting game that I really enjoy. Like I'm looking forward to play a new fighting game. So yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. And I'll try my best just to keep the content running. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!